Calls from the other side, the ghost screams. Some of the scariest ghost stories do not require an apparition in order to be creepy. A few years ago, a young man's brother began getting a series of strange phone calls around 3 in the morning. At first, the calls were sporadic, but then they began to occur every morning. Each time the brother would answer his phone, there was a high-pitched noise on the other end of the line. He described it as an eerie mixture of static and wailing screams. Perturbed, the brother changed his cell phone number and the calls stopped coming in. After a month of daily calls, the brother had 1 week of peace before the calls started up again. Despite having changed his number, the calls always started at 3, and included the same hair-raising screams. Finally fed up, the brother decided to redial the number, thinking that one of his friends may have been playing an elaborate prank on him. To his surprise, an elderly man answered. When the brother confronted him about the calls, the man had no idea what he was talking about. The brother hung up, and the calls kept coming in. Thinking the problem had something to do with the phone company, the brother ended his contract prematurely, started with a new carrier, got a new number, and a new phone, just for good measure. But the creepy screaming calls persisted. The young man's brother went to bed terrified each night. Once, he decided to redial the number again, and got a different person instead of the elderly man he was expecting. Shortly after he started his new contract, the brother lost his job, and couldn't afford to pay his phone bill. As a result, his contract was cancelled by the phone company. While he was upset that he had lost his job, the brother was relieved to no longer have a cell phone. The calls stopped coming in. Not long after, the young man's mother pulls him into the kitchen to listen to a strange message on the answering machine. It was the same static screaming. The brother walked in and immediately began to freak out. He redialed the number one last time, but an automated message came on, saying the number had been disconnected. No one in the family ever got another ghostly phone call again.